This match begins in 3, 2, 1, rebuild.
Match 51 is off. A few fuel to get things started from our Red Alliance human players. A couple of their robots venturing to the neutral zone, coming back for cycles. Over on blue, all three of the Blue Alliance robots scoring at once. 10-24 and Super Duper going back for seconds, squeezing in another cycle, giving the Blue Alliance a massive autonomous performance. 132 points in auto is a feat. We've got three robots over on the Blue Alliance who are in the top 10. It's a formidable trio of Kilobyte, Super Duper, and Reckless Robotics. But Red Alliance also has got some strong contenders. Tinley Trailblazers just letting off a cycle of fuel into their hub. Their partners Galactech doing the same, while Cybears lining up to add a few more before the second shift ends. Blue Alliance was ready to go though. All three robots with their impressive shooters letting it fly into the hub for blue. But now they have to contend with defense from Cybears, a very strong defensive bot who knows how to slow down teams. It's going to be difficult, though, for Cybears to be effective when it's 3 against 1. It's hard when there's not just one offensive dominating bot that you can focus on to shut down. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. The Blue Alliance has already gotten the energized ranking point. They need about 60 more in order to get the supercharged bonus. Red Alliance is working to get energized. They need another 120 with 1 minute remaining in the match. Tinley Trailblazers adding a few more, then heading over onto the blue side of the field along with Cybears to scoop up some fuel and play defense on their opponents. Reckless Robotics coming in to refuel into the neutral zone. Meanwhile, Super Duper letting loose a hopper full of fuel into their hub. Their partners Kilobytes doing the same. Super Duper able to scoop up some more fuel to do another cycle. Tinley Trailblazers was ready to go now that we've entered our end game with 20 seconds remaining. Blue Alliance got the supercharged ranking point. They're now going after our high score here. Tinley Trailblazers with another cycle. Cybears right behind them for red over on blue. Reckless is lining up for another round, and so are Kilobytes. Each of them helping score more for blue. 2, 1. Scoring 445 points to Red's 225. Blue Alliance earned 5 ranking points in that match, and that's going to keep all three of those robots in the top 8 and move them up in the rankings. Kilobytes now at number 4, Super Duper at number 5, and Reckless Robotics at number 7.